Hello, welcome to episode 9 of the Need for Speed Heat series. It's gone very quick actually, and we're going to go into a Wayne mission. I just wanted to get that speed trap first, but we have decided to do the drifting missions and not the off-roading just yet, because you have to complete the story and then you can do all of the off-road, because you can do a section of it now and then a section of it after the game. So I'm just going to complete all of the drifting missions, and for just these drifting missions I have kept it on medium difficulty. I just changed it, and the difficulty only for the drift trials is medium. And if I am smashing it and I feel good, for the last drift mission I'll put it up to hard mode just to see if I can do it. But just getting into the drifting now. Actually not doing bad for once. I usually do horrible, but for some reason I'm actually drifting properly. So that's really nice. And the target is 125,000. And I'm doing alright, actually. I can't really tell if I'm a third through. Anyway, I am nearly halfway through, so that's really good. And there is 3 laps, not 2 laps, so I can definitely get this score. And also I've got the multiplier still, so this will be actually a lot easier than I thought. But obviously they will most likely be harder when I progress through. But right now, doing over 10k drifts, which is amazing. Just absolutely racking up the points, and I've nearly hit the target score before 50%. So that's really good, and we will actually beat it on this next drift here. So I have definitely improved from last time, and I guess maybe I could have done this on hard difficulty, but I didn't at the time of recording. So maybe if I do other sort of episodes on drifting, which there isn't any in the story left after this episode, but maybe just if I'm doing a drift trial or whatever, I will do that on the hardest difficulty, because I am doing very well in these, so I will definitely do that. But I feel like part of me doing so well could be the RX-7 as well, because it is the best drift car in the game. And because it is the best drift car in the game, when I would play this game, I wouldn't actually use the RX-7. I'd just use a different car, because I'd feel like it's a bit boring just using the RX-7. But for this series in particular, I actually haven't used the RX-7 properly for drifting. So I thought, just give it a go, and I can really see why it's the best drift car in the game.
I might be annoyed if that wasn't so good to watch. Looks like I gotta seriously up my game.
Yes, you do, Mr. Wayne, you do. Because I beat your score quite a lot. So you will have to up your game. But what we're going to do now is just do the whole of the drifting story. Not even like touching anything else. Just smashing out the drift story. So we're going to go to the part shop and chuck on some upgrades that will help with performance and maybe help our drift scores. So we're going to put probably super parts on now that we've unlocked it. So we've got that super crankshaft, and we can buy a 7-speed gearbox for this as well, which also helps with the performance, so that's really good. And now we'll head over to the other mission, Dockside Drifter. So
Track isn't far. Let's go.
we'll just follow Wayne over to the track and hopefully smash his score. Let's hear his little conversation though, if he wants to speak.
How long you been in the city?
2 years now. Used to be up in Aspen.
You compete up there too?
Could say that. I used to snowboard. Slope style.
That's
Till
pretty
my,
cool.
He decided otherwise.
Too bad.
Hey, this might not be carbon turns on the ice, but it's pretty damn close. Even closer since you started pushing me.
Sounds
Oh,
like we
yeah.
got competition on our hands.
Oh, we do.
Love a bit of friendly competition. And I don't know if we're actually close to the track at this point. Kind of hope we are. And he's actually telling me where to go, unlike Anna. So Roshni tells us where to go, and Anna does not. And now Wayne actually tells us where to go. And I guess the Dex does as well. So literally all of the characters, apart from Anna, tell us where we're going before we follow them into some random road. So obviously Anna's just a baboon, and she needs to stop being annoying.
Real curious to see if you're one of them.
So going into this drift trial, we need to get 90k, which I don't know if that's hard or not. We'll see anyway.
Pressure's on. Don't crack.
Don't crack under pressure. Does he know who I am? He doesn't know that I never crack under pressure. But also, another thing, this
On this track?
car
That's impressive.
is absolutely amazing through the drifting. I don't know what it is, it just gets the score that it needs to get. And it rotates when you, like, it rotates really nicely when you want it to as well. And because it rotates so amazingly, the score is really, really good as well. So that is probably why I'm getting such good scores and actually doing good, and even contemplating that if I should do the hardest difficulty, because of how nicely this car drives. So going on to lap 2 out of 3, and I've nearly beat the score already. So clearly I am doing very, very good, and I could definitely beat this on the hard difficulty. So I think at the time of recording, I sort of made the decision then that I will be doing the hardest difficulty for the last mission. And I suppose I could have done it as well for the second to last mission, but
I've never seen
oh well.
the track like this.
Just only doing it for the the last mission. So that's fine, I guess.
See any better than that.
And we are ripping the track up with some amazing drifts, and we are well over the score that we need to be. So this last lap can just be a bit relaxed, and I'm just very happy that this is actually
Perfect.
going swimmingly well, because I thought this would have been a real pain, but clearly not anymore, since I've got this amazing car and I'm actually driving properly, and I'm just really happy for that. So 85% in the race. We're just chilling at this point, just drifting for fun, which is lovely. And coming up to the last couple corners, I do mess up there, but obviously I've already passed the score. So 99% across the line, and I've beaten this man's score by a lot, nearly doubled it, which is mental. And 17 grand is a very nice amount of money as well, so that's really, really nice. And Dockside Drifter completed. And what we'll do now is actually go to the next mission, which is really nice. So we'll just head on over to the garage and then go to the mission, basically. And there is actually a safe house.
Bad, but Anna still hasn't called. You think I should? Nah, I'll make her sweat a little longer.
Okay, Lucas, but the mission is actually very close to a safe house, so what we'll do is just drive to the safe house and then go to the mission. So there's the mission, and the safe house is right there.
The guy's seriously unhinged, and we took a massive dump on his life.
If he's smart, he'll stay away.
Smart isn't a word that comes to mind for this guy.
Maybe
That's
Mercer
true.
took him for a little drive. Lots of gators in Granada Marsh.
Huh. I wonder what stupid tastes like.
So Shaw's apparently on the run, which is a bit crazy actually. But we have unlocked the garage now, so we can just fast travel here whenever we want. So let's just go into this mission now, and hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. But we actually go into the night, if you saw the little animation there, the little spinny thing.
About time you threw me a real test.
Let's see how you feel when you reach the bottom.
So now we are drifting in the night, and 50k. That is not a lot. I thought it was going to be a lot more than 50k we had to get, but going into this race,
Got some crazy turns in this one. Watch out.
so we will probably, it will probably be quite a short race then, because we're already at 10% and it's not, it was just the first corner, so maybe I'll see why it's only 50,000, but we'll definitely beat the score, and I will definitely turn it up to hard difficulty for the next race. So now going into this little section here, just trying to chain the corners, but as you saw, the police were there, but obviously we smashed right into them. It's just our luck. We have to ruin our multiplier and do that, so that's not ideal, but we're still gonna beat the target anyway. It's not that big of a deal. And so yeah, as you just saw, we just beat the target, but the cops, we will get the cops on us during the next race, I believe, as well, because we are in the night and the cops do like to come when there is a drift race. So we will most likely get the cops on us for the next race as well. And this is also the penultimate drifting sort of mission that we have to do. So the next one is the last one, and it's going to be the one that we're doing on the hardest difficulty in the game. But across the line, we more than double the the target score that we needed.
I got something lined up that will.
So, completed this little mission here.
Hey, track set up and waiting for you. All you gotta do is show. And try not to lose.
I won't lose. It won't be a problem. So, going into this mission, just want to get the speed trap quick before we do it, just for a bit more money. So, now, Wayne's Last Wonder. So, it is the last mission of his that we need to do, and then we are finished with Wayne.
Tracks out there. I just put down my score. Everything I got.
If I win,
So 280k, which is a lot.
I'm not even throwing a prize.
A lot of score that we need to get. So we need to be on our A game for this.
See you at the bottom.
And going into this first corner, my monitor actually turns off, which is why I actually cut that bit, cut that little drift there. But we get a massive 18k on that other corner, and following up with another 15k drift. So we're definitely driving properly, and again another 15k. So we are properly going for it, and we need to, because 280k is no small amount. It is quite a lot. So it's good that we're doing these amazing drifts, and we have a bit of a slalom sort of bit here where it's just hairpin turns. So this will really help us with getting good drift score, which is really nice. But we hit that wall and we lose our multiplier, which is really annoying, but we do get our multiplier back fairly quickly, and we are nearly, so we're halfway through the race pretty much, and we are just under halfway in the score as well. So we need to do a little bit better, which I hope we can do, and if we don't lose our multiplier, then we'll be perfectly fine and we'll definitely get this score done. It's all about just keeping the multiplier and just drifting all good. So now, going into this corner, nearly hitting the car, which would have been really bad, because then our multiplier would have gone and we probably would have failed the mission. So it's very good that we didn't hit that car, but we do hit the barrier straight after. So obviously just my luck, we had to do that, but I think we can still do it. We have 30% left. I still think we can do it, but now we have the cops on us, so we've got another thing to worry about now. So we got the police, and now we got to do this drifting, and I even got off the road just trying to focus on escaping the cop. But we need 60 grand in 20%, so we really need to get some quality drifts. But we lost our multiplier there, as you saw. We have got it back, but it's just those little setbacks really will affect us. But we are just really trying to get as much multiplier as we can, and really trying to get some score. But that drift got us 280 grand, and across the line we have completed all of Wayne's missions. So now we're actually going towards Edgewood Valley, and he has a little gift for us, as it says on the screen, little parting gift. So we'll see what it is. Seems pretty cool that He's actually giving us a gift, which is really nice. So, going into the mall and taking this little turn here, going over here, doing a right, and put us into a little cutscene.
No shame in losing to a better driver.
You sure about that?
I'm trying to be gracious here. Seriously. Didn't think driving could ever match what I had on the slopes. You showed me otherwise. Hope we can do it again sometime.
Pick the track. I'll be there.
I might just do that. By the way, you got something waiting with Lucas. I think you'll like it.
Seems good, seems good. I really hope I do like it. And, okay, Wayne's Last Wonder completed. And for completing those drift missions, we actually do get rep as well. So, for the day missions, we got cash, obviously. And for these night missions, we get rep, which is really, really cool. But now, we're not going to do any of the night races. We will just go to the garage and see what Wayne's given us. Because I'm really curious to see what he's given us. Maybe suspension, maybe another cool part. So we'll just see what he gets us.
Some nights, it's just about enjoying yourself, right?
Got a few new parts for you.
So we
I
unlock
can sneak you some more, but
the 350 from Need for Speed Underground 2. And that is also the parting gift that he's given us. So we got the 350Z from Need for Speed Underground 2, which is really, really cool. And Underground 2 is a game that I actually haven't played before. I've played Most Wanted, I've played a bit of Carbon, but not Underground 2. So it's really, really cool to get some cars from that game. And maybe in the future we'll make this thing really fast, because we can't do any customization to it. So we could just do like a cool little build on it. But switching to the Mitsubishi, we are going to do the off-road missions, and hopefully we can just beat it first try. But the only thing is, we are very under level. We are like 26 sort of ratings under level. So we really need to properly be driving for this one. And hopefully we won't have to restart it, but we most likely will. And I mean, it's not really that big of a deal if we do have to restart it. It's just that we'll just have to upgrade more, do like races in the night to get better parts, and then better, well, performance, which will help us complete these missions. So we'll go into this mission knowing that we will probably lose, but we'll just give it a go. Why not? And hopefully
Remember,
we can win.
no prizes for showing up. You gotta win.
I'm making a habit of that around here.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will see, because I don't know if we're going to win this one. As cocky as the player sounds, I don't think we will win this one, but we'll give it our best shot.
Come on, let's race like it's our last.
But so far, not a bad start actually. Up into third place, and we're going to get into second here. So, a bit of barging, but we do get there eventually. So, really, really good. And first place is long gone already. No idea how, but he's already long gone, so we really need to put in a shift if we want to get him. And hopefully we can catch up to him, but it doesn't look like we will, and the guy in third place is actually really looking to pass us as we completely miss our point and run wide. But moving on towards the end of the race, 75% there. First place is quite far, and I don't think we are going to pass him. We're going to give it a really good shot, but he does seem just a little bit too far away, and third place is actually closer to us. Actually, no, he's not. He's about the same, but we have more threat of being overtaken than actually overtaking, and he crosses the line to win. So we failed this mission. Got it, but we'll give it another shot, and hopefully we can actually win this time. But again, our performance is low, so I'm not expecting a win. This is just sort of another attempt to win. So hopefully we can do a little bit better and come out on top, I really hope. So we'll get into this race, and I really hope we can actually properly beat him.
I'm making a habit of that around here.
We'll see.
So going into this race now, we sort of have an understanding of the track, but I don't think it will make too much of a difference, as we're already... The guy is already trying to pass us in his drug dealer rapper wagon, and there's another guy trying to pass us in his actually proper rally car, but we absolutely clatter into him. I didn't mean to do that, but oh well. But going into this race, he's even trying to pass us again, and we're just bashing tyres, bashing into each other, and I dropped down to 4th place at this point of the race, and this race is not going good, and we have pretty much definitely lost. So we will probably continue this in the next episode when I do get better parts and actually drive properly, as you're about to see. So we just need to do a lot better. So finish 4th. I mean, I guess the cash is alright. Still getting 10 grand for a race that I'm losing by quite a margin. So we will just quit this event. And it is really annoying that we can't win and progress on, but it's just the way it is. We are very under level as well, so we will just get some money, get some better parts. But right now, I'm going to get this little flamingo that's up here. So that's really cool. But this is the end of the episode now, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.